Hello and welcome everyone, this is Calebovitsch coming to you with a recap of the Sweet 18's tournament for Raid Shadow Legends, days 15 through 26. Why such a long recap? Because most of the things that have been happening in that week and a half was just farming. Farming to get my champions to higher ranks, to higher levels, and to try and go higher in all the dungeons. Now, if you don't know what this competition is about, me and several other streamers have been divided into teams. My team, the Bearded Order, alongside Don Holiday, has to try to be the first one to beat stage 18 of all four main dungeons, which is Ice Golem, Dragon, Fire Knight, and Spider, and to deal with one key each, at least 18 million damage to hard clan boss. Now, we have not reached our goal yet, but we are further ahead than any of the other players, and it doesn't matter if which one of us deals with what dungeon. I mean, we have divided it into me going more for Fire Knight and Spider, and Dawn going more for Dragon and Ice Golem, and probably Dawn dealing more damage to the clan boss because he has more poisoners. Also, at the beginning of the competition, we have received, each one of us has received some stuff from Plarium, including some shards, some gems, some silver, and some chickens. But each one of us had to ban one of the basic 3 affinities. I banned Force, although I have opened a Force Legendary Champion that is sitting here in the vault. That is this one, Blood Gorged. So I can only use Magic and Spirit champions, and each of us can choose up to 3 Void champions to use throughout the whole competition. I have chosen 2 so far. One is Cold Heart, the other one is Reliquary Tender. Okay, so as I said, farming. And by farming I mean getting enough materials, which is other champions and or chickens, to rank up all of my champions, all of the champions that I'm using. So I'll just go through the main 7 champions that I have here, and I'll talk about several more that are sitting in the vault. So the main one, the one I opened on day 1, and he single-handedly 3-starred all campaigns through Brutal. That is Miscreated Monster. He is also going to be a huge help in Spider. He is in a shield set with a couple of speed things, and well, he is still missing a necklace, but I haven't found any for him. Cold Heart with life, steel, and speed, and still no banners for her as well. With chest being a very good... I know it is resistance, and she doesn't need resistance per se, but this one has high crit damage, high speed, and does have some accuracy here, and I think I should even enhance that accuracy by a bit. There we go. For her ultimate takedown of enemy turn meter. But obviously what she needs right now is an accuracy banner, so that her Heartseeker does deplete the boss's turn meter. The starter champion Kale, also the main farmer, he can farm in about 25 to 30 seconds, 12-3 Brutal. Also Life Steal and a couple of speed, and well, also a Dark Elf, so he doesn't have a banner as well. Reliquary Tender in some patched up gear. She is the second Void champion here. Used mainly for her Tender Swatch, removes all debuffs from all allies and places a continuous heal on them for 2 turns. And Call to Life revives an ally and fills their turn meter. Unfortunately, when I was booking her, all the books so far landed on her A1 and not on the cooldown, so I still need to get several books for her. Apothecary was a very good find. He is obviously mostly in speed, with some crit rate on gauntlets and speed on boots as the main stats. He is just here to be very quick and to quickly crit heal everyone. A recent addition to my team is Armiger. He is going to help me with both Spider and Fire Knight. And I have chosen him because of his crazy good abilities, especially for an uncommon champion. His A1 decreases the target's turn meter if the attack is critical, and he's got 97% crit rate. I couldn't do it much higher so far, but well, yeah, he has all the good stuff. But also his A2 lay to rest, attacks one enemy, and damage is based on enemy max HP, as well as his defense. And also block revive if I happen to come across Ice Golem here. Another one, Crimson Slayer, also one of the newer additions to my main roster, so to say. She is a very good rare champion against Fire Knight because of her whole kit, so honestly, because her A1 attacks 3 times. Her A2 has a 70% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 50%, and her A3 does a small heal reduction. And all of those abilities come in very handy against Fire Knight, so she is there to help me as much as Miscreated is going to help me against Spider. Another cool champion that I have opened recently and already gotten her up to probably her, to 5 stars is Excruciator. I haven't worked her that much, but she has some interesting abilities, and while she's under a Veil buff, which she always is, she deals much more damage. While attacking under a Veil, it deals 20% more damage, 35% more damage, has something about when attacking without a Veil buff fully depletes the target's turn meter, but only up to 50% against bosses. But I have no idea how to get rid of her Veil so as to use that ability. So right now I'm not 100% sure I will be using her, but that's that. Next up we have Spirit Host, but in the end she's only going to be used as a chicken to get Armiger up to 6 stars. And here I also have Diabolist, Grizzled Jarl, Vergis, Haikatoon, and some chickens, and also 3 of the 4 champions that I need for the Justicar fusion for the missions. So given that I have specific goals in this competition, which is deal some damage to Clan Boss and get rid of and just focus on Spider and Fire Knight, that is one of the reasons why I went for these 2 champions over like Excruciator or Grizzled Jarl, because honestly I don't need Grizzled Jarl for his skills, and I don't need Vergis for his defensive abilities. I already have my Miscreated monster, and I'm not into Arena, so I don't need Haikatoon for her speed ups, as I also have an Apothecary right now. I strictly want to get better at those 2 dungeons, and Armiger is really great against, as I said, both Fire Knight and Spider, and Crimson Slayer is amazing against Fire Knight. So these 7 champions are my main champions I am working on right now. But how am I working on them? Well, one of the things I have started doing while starting up this new account is going through the missions. And as you can see, I'm already almost finished with the second part of all the missions. I'm already at higher than Silver 2 in Classic Arena, and as far as fusing Justicar goes, I almost have that done as well. I have farmed 3 of the 4 champions. That is Diabolist, that is War Maiden, that is Harris, her name is, I think. As far as Spirit Host goes, I have her at 5 stars, but I'd rather use her as a 5-star chicken than for this fusion. Also, interesting fact, given that Force is my band affinity, what I had to do to level these up, because if an affinity is banned, I cannot use them anywhere. I cannot use them in Arena, I cannot farm with them or farm them up in campaign. I cannot use them anywhere aside from Tavern. So I had to get both of these, both War Maiden and this one, and just give them a ton of XP brews and ascend them, and that's it. So it was difficult, but it was honestly doable. As far as the challenges go, I think I've done all the challenges that I can and that I will on this account. I mean, I have several here of upgrading some champions to rank 6. I have something with artifact sets, but I don't really need epic books right now. I've done all the dungeon ones, and as far as the arena one, upgrade 3 Great Hole bonuses to level 5. That's more of a grind, and I think the mission ones are more important. Also, when it comes to getting better here, I can finally focus on most of the advanced quests. And today, on day 26, I was able to get up to 100 completed advanced quests, which allows me to get this 5-star chicken. And that is great. But as far as these go, I cannot do all 10 each day, or at least all 9. I mean, I can do Tag Team Arena series because it's just start a fight, end a fight, 1 second, and you're done. And I'm in Bronze 1 and I don't care about that rating. Boss keys, that's easy. Crypt keys and Faction Wars. I'm gonna get into Faction Wars a bit later, but that's a problematic one. Use glyphs, okay. Win artifacts, accessories from dungeons, okay. Fight the Demon Lord, okay. Now, fighting in Classic Arena or in Tag Team Arena with a team from 4 different affinities is something that I cannot do at all ever during this tournament because I cannot use one of the affinities. So that is stopping me from doing that. Doesn't change the fact that day 26 already I have 100, probably 101 of those done. Now, speaking of the cool content, I will get to how high I am in all the goals in all the dungeons and clan boss in a moment, but I wanted to give you a couple of interesting tidbits about how this account is doing, because going for Faction Wars, for example, aside from the fact that it gives me some glyphs to get some of my gear better, I have already been able to get up to 61 stars over here. So as you can see, I've gotten 2 3-star chickens, 2 blue shards, a book, some energy, and some silver. And I did that in only 3 crypts. As you can see, most of them are 0, but Knights Revenant, High Elves and Dark Elves I can be doing, because for Night Revenants I have my Miscreated Monster and I have Crimson Slayer. For High Elves I have Verges still there, I have Apothecary and Reliquary Tender, and for Dark Elves I have Cold Heart and Kale and Spirit Host. So I can do these, and I can only do these, honestly, because for Lizardmen, for example, I have, well, let's say nothing. And for Ogren Tribes, I have even less than that, because I cannot use Force Champions. So yeah, there is that. Today I cannot do any of these crypts. No, wait, I do have my Armature, so theoretically I could go for this one. And fight there a couple of times, get all the keys done, and maybe edge my way towards this rare book. But so I am doing them from time to time when those 3 crypts are open, and that's about it. Interesting fact, I was doing some of the Doom Tower, and as you can see, I was able to, with just this team, get up to floor 29. Unfortunately, the Scarab King is too much for me. I cannot break through the shield. I mean, theoretically, I could get a destroy set and put it on Cold Heart instead of her lifesteal set, but that is a lot of silver, and well, I am sitting at 7.2 million, which is a lot, but I still have to level up the gear of my champions. Like this one has 1.8, and honestly, I need to get most of these to 16 to be to succeed better at everything. Like I need to give him more health, and I need to give her more, well, everything, etc., etc. So there is that. As far as the arena goes, well, there was something strange happening on my account, because I got boosted up to gold 4. I have no idea how, but since like day 2 or day 3, my battle log for defense looks like this. It is pure victories, although I've had several of my viewers say that they were able to find me in arena. I mean, I found this account with my main account and I beat it, and it was not showing here at all, and I keep staying in gold 4, which has its bonuses, but its pros and it has its cons, because as far as the battle goes, well, my team that looks like this, 71k, is against a team with Krisk, with Kymar, with Skullcrown, and another Miscreated Monster, so I don't think I'm that well off here. And as you can see, these are the teams that I can fight against, so I have to be very careful how to pick my battles, and my win rate in arena is like abysmal. but at least each Monday I am getting some cool gear and some gems for that. Tag Team Arena, I'm just tanking that. But even if you are tanking Tag Team Arena, you are getting 630 gold bars each week, which means in the bazaar, each like second week, you can buy some energy or ancient shard or a skill tome. And while thinking about that, I went for the skill tome because those are the ones that I'm missing. Okay, so that's it when it comes to generally what's been happening. Now let's just dive into the dungeons. Ice Golem, I have cleared it up to stage 14. I don't have to focus on that one, but I mean, I had to get at least to 13 with the missions. Dragon, I'm at 15 and cannot beat 16 for the love of me. Yeah, I'm farming on stage 15 when it comes to gear because I need more speed and more lifesteal. Fire Knight, I was able to do up to 14, but on manual. And Spider's Den, I was able to do up to level 12, but also on manual. As far as Clan Boss goes, I'm around 6 to 7 million and change damage, which is also getting kind of short. But let me just show you on fast speed how I'm doing in these dungeons. I will speed the run up, and maybe you will enjoy some music while we're at it. Ice, Golem, and Dragon and Clan Boss will be on auto, but Fire Knight and Spider will be manual. And please enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, those were the main 4 dungeons and clan boss on the hard level. Now, as far as plans for the future of this account and this tournament, let me show you what I am thinking about. So I have 3 rank 6 and 4 rank 5 champions, and I was thinking on getting one of these 5s up to a 6, and it turns out it is going to be Armiger, because Armiger is going to be both for Fire Knight. You have not seen him in Fire Knight right now, but he is going to be here instead of one of the other ones. Don't remember which one, probably Kale. Yeah, he will play a very, very main role there. But to get him up higher, I need 5 5-star chickens. So I have 1 over here. I have 1, 2 more waiting over here. And I have 1. Yes, I will be using High Katoon as a chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get another one to 5 stars. And I have a lot of 2 stars. So yeah, this is going to be happening soon. So that's 3 of them. I have received 1 5-star chicken from the advanced quest, as you have seen, and I am still gunning for another 5-star chicken from the dragon tournament, the one that you can see here. I mean, there is going to be another 4-star chicken here in the meantime as well, and well, I still need to do like 1.5 thousand energy, spend it on Dragon 15 to get it going. But also Plarium did something nice for us again with the Fusion warm-up event, in which we will get some rank 3 and even a rank 4 chicken as well. So that is going to be huge help in the next couple of days. So I am guessing around day 28 I will be able to get Armiger up to 6 stars. Okay, this is going to be it for this rather lengthy video, summing up days 15 through 26 of the Sweet 18s tournament for Raid Shadow Legends. And remember, if you are enjoying the show and would like to show some support to this channel, please click on subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can find me on my Discord. The link is in the description of the video. Thank you for watching. This is going to be it for this week, and see you next week for the next recap. Calebovitsch out.